In the future,
Patent
say YouTube is still up and running, would you want your kids to pursue your career, or would you want them to do other jobs?
I don't want children at
What
all.
a question. That is a loaded question.
Can I pick no children? Because I don't want any children at all.
No children over here.
Okay.
Jordan?
What do you tell your kid?
Seeing as it's something you can't really pursue very well.
Oh.
It's more of something that we fell into more than anything.
Would you let your child fall into that? You would not.
No.
You would not.
Kid comes home.
You would not.
Dad, I got the new Elgato 4. You know, I want to record Minecraft
Smash
too.
it against the ground.
Really?
He says, absolutely not. This is daddy's job.
What if, right, you know, you come home, you know, you're tired, you're a little bit drunk, you had a rough day here at the office.
A little bit drunk. Moderately
Your
drunk.
kid
I'm
is
getting
your
drunk
kid,
at work, driving home.
you hear in the living room, frag out and all that shit, and you're like, oh, what's my kid playing? You go in there and you see your kid, right? He's playing Call of Duty for 17, right?
Call of Duty Black Ops 9. He's the second blackening.
He's fragging out. He's got like he's got like, you know, 17 frags and 0 deaths, right? And you're
He's
like,
skilled.
and you're like, you watch him a little bit. You're like, all right, you know, he's somewhat good. Next day you come home, he's still going at it, and he's still doing just
This
as
time
good.
he's
Do you
19
say,
and 0.
You know, son, you know, stop playing this game. Do your homework.
Well, this
You're
seems to be a
never
little bit more like...
This is
gonna
different.
go
Yeah,
this
anywhere.
is like a pro player.
Yeah, this is him
prodigy
playing.
here.
This isn't him recording.
So you
If
mean
I
from
walked
a
in on
common-
him, like,
well, it's a career
recording
though, because you can be a
commentary.
pro player.
I know
in the
that's
YouTube
different
career.
than a YouTube career, though. Okay.
So let's say both situations, okay? You walk in, either A, your son is playing very well, or B, your son is recording and doing a commentary. It might not necessarily be good, might not be bad, but what would you do in those two instances?
Well, the first instance where he's playing good.
Yes, where he's playing amazing, not just good, like just over the wall amazing.
I send him to the MLG Training Academy. Wow. Where he will develop and hone his skills to go up against some of the best. He'll learn from Walshy. Walshy will be an academy
Will he
director.
still be alive?
Walshy would be old as fuck. He'll be like, he'll have a beard and be like, you know,
Okay, ladies.
I want to see some better YYs out there.
Like the guy from Dodgeball.
Scope swinging.
You better make sure you do that ladder stall right. 10 push-ups.
And then if I come in on him recording,
Yes.
I'm gonna go real hard on him. He can't just go ahead and start recording and be like, and then he turns to me, Daddy, I'm trying out the recording thing. I was be like, you got to do it right, or you're not doing it at all.
Oh, well, what is the right way to do it?
He sounds good and entertaining. I'd sit there for a bit and I listen to him. If he's boring, I'm gonna go and
sit
rip
there
the
and be
mic
like,
out.
you'd put a mic in front of him and say, commentate.
So if he's good, would you
And
support
you're
it?
going to
You
stare
would
right
support
at
it.
him as he's commentating, and he's going to know you're there, and the pressure's going to be on. I got to show Dad
But if he
that I
does
know
well
it.
in that case, what do you do if he does well and you're
I
sitting right next to
exploit
him?
him on my own channel.
That's what I was thinking. Absolutely, I would take
Don't
my
let him get his
child-
own channel.
You take your child and you put him to work.
You exploit him. He carries on the legacy on your channel.
I mean, I would love to talk with big companies, like Machinima, and be like, listen, I got this kid. He's doing this thing. He's doing the same thing I was doing. Lowball him. I don't give a fuck because I'm going to take it all anyway. But just put him to work, Put him to work.
Start him out, he'll be a baseline editor. He'll be the kid that goes through the
Are you sure you don't want
footage.
kids, Seamus?
I'm definitely sure I don't want kids. I do not want kids at all.
Here's what I'm thinking, right?
It'd be pretty useful.
I come home.
Not
had
at all.
Had a
No.
long day at work. A little bit drunk.
Kids,
Kids in the computer.
Drunkenness in there.
a little bit drunk.
Kids in the computer, I hear him screaming like, "Oh, you fucker! I'm gonna kill you,
Whoa.
you little bitch!"
That's a little bit.
And I go in, I'm like, "Son, what are you doing?" And I see that he's playing a game. He's playing League of Legends.
League of Legends, okay.
And I see at the top left-hand corner of the screen 2 red numbers.
What's those red numbers
What
represent?
does that mean?
Fraps 3.
Oh my lord!
He's pulling in an 18 frame per second recording here.
He's recording.
That's
himself
a
playing.
shell shocker right there.
And I say, "Who taught you this? Who taught you how to
I
do
watched
this?"
a video tutorial on YouTube, Daddy.
It was from your channel.
And he says, "You, Dad, you taught me this." And I look down and I say, "Wow." And a tear forms. A very small tear forms in the corner of my eye. and I say, son or daughter, whatever, I don't know what you are these days, keep up the good work. And I close the door.
So you're all for this then?
Let him go.
Absolutely. Reason for that,
Did you make him a shout out video?
I'm guessing so that,
You make him a
if I had a channel still,
Here's my son.
you know what? I was bringing this up the other day. Like,
he's going to make all the money he can off of his child.
you know,
Sign the money over to me.
I'm gonna be 10 years older. My subscribers are gonna be 10 years older. I'm thinking like I'm in my 30s. My subs are probably in their 20s, and they're like, "Why are we still watching this old fuck? What is he even talking about anymore?" Like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like,
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this.
Once you hit 30, they just shut your
hey
channel
guys,
down.
what's going on? Mortal HD here. What's up, dude?
Still doing
Damn, dude, yeah. Like, we played some
took up smoke?
Minecraft again.
You take up smoking like over the
I
years?
don't know. Like,
Damn, dude, I don't know.
maybe a little bit of cocaine. Like cocaine, like out of one nostril. Like, oh yeah.
I think I'm catching a cold today.
So then, what were you leading to here? I think I know what you were leading to. Is what I can
Well, you
picture.
can finish for me then.
I think what you were leading into was basically your son has already got things down packed. He's learned it from you. You've been his mentor for a while. Right? You know? Right?
Yeah.
You've been his mentor. Okay?
Yeah.
Come in, you see this stuff, and then you decide on what you want to do.
Right.
And what you decide to do is you let him run. You let him run your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the way you go about
That
it?
is what I would do. My predecessor, my next to kin, I'd say, I'll be like, I'm leaving YouTube, guys. It's been a great run. You guys are awesome. And then my kid would come on. He'd be like, hi, I'm a Mortal HD Junior, bitch. And I'd be like, yeah, son, you go get
You
them.
give him the junior title?
I mean, what else would I give him? Like, how is he going to carry on the legacy of my alias that I made up when I was 13 if he doesn't have the junior title next to it? Unless it's like immortal.
What if he's not okay with that though? What if he doesn't want the junior? What if he wants to make his own and stand out on his own?
What if he rebels?
Yeah, what if he doesn't want to go in your footsteps?
You don't think I'm gonna make him sign a freaking NDA before he posts on my channel? Are you serious?
Wow.
I'm gonna lock him down on a strict CPM.
Wow.
The CPM will go strictly towards his allowance for the week.
Okay.
He makes good videos, son. You get 10% of the CPM you earned. That's your allowance for this week.
10% is
all right?
a little bit generous.
Son, you're grounded. No CPM.
Wow.
No percentage.
No percentage. No CPM this week.
Be like a rev share at that point.
I mean, it probably would be a rev share at that point
For him, at least.
for him. Yeah.
Get a rev share of it.
Trying to think. Yeah, it would probably be a rev share at that point.
Okay.
So
Well, I can't wait for that to happen. I can't wait for that to happen. I mean, I can't wait for that day to come where your legacy is taken over.
yeah, I mean, I guess somebody's like, I'm gonna be 26 in 10 years. Like, are you gonna go on the creatures, be like, what the fuck are these guys up to? And we're like 40, like, yeah, creature talk 500, yeah,
40 years old and we're still doing the same shit.
creature talk 500, guys.
Hey.
I'm having these like back spasms.
Shit, I already am.
I
What
just
the
picked
fuck?
up my hemorrhoidal cream the other
Yeah,
day.
did you get that checked out? Yeah, I went on webbm2.com.
Oh man.
Well, that would be something. That was a loaded question.
That was a pretty loaded question.
Good.
What would you do? How about we get a little bit more specific because I'm seeing a lot of these people saying Thirsty Junior.
Thirsty Junior.
What would you do if your child was super thirsty and went about it to where they did not they did not
other YouTubers.
yes,
like,
they did not take over your legacy.
So in a hypothetical
the right way.
situation,
Your son
right?
is messaging
Hypothetical
James's child.
situation.
Yes.
I go on, right, and our emails are linked, right, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden I see a sent message to PewDiePie Jr. And I'm like,
PewDiePie's son that took over his channel.
I say, son, what is this? What is this? Hey, dude, what is this? Do you want a collab? I have a pretty successful YouTube channel.
Check out my link.
Yeah,
you
Daddy
gonna-
gets a lot of
Were you
views. I didn't want to make
Were you gonna do this without telling me?
I just wanted my channel to get bigger.
Keep in mind that you're working with both the original channels here, right?
You know what I make him
this
do?
would be
I
main
make him
channels.
drink 3 water balls in a row. That's
So
what I
his
do.
bladder bursts? Like,
That or
listen,
he
boy.
pukes. I don't know what happens if you drink
Make
that
him
much
drink
water.
milk?
if you drink too much water, you die.
Not
It'd
necessarily.
probably be more than 3 bottles of water, but I'm not sure.
I mean, not necessarily.
Make him drink a
Well, yeah,
thing of milk.
thing of milk, a whole gallon of milk.
Well, then he'll throw up.
Like if you're this thirsty, I have something to quench your thirst, and I give him a whole drink that whole
So
thing.
you punish him for this.
You take him outside, get the garden hose, and just be spraying him in the face.
Sounds like Child Protective
You're this
Services are going to be
thirsty.
paying you a visit.
Thursday.
I mean, there's a right way to go about
How
everything.
do you explain this when the cops show up on your doorstep?
Yeah.
I'd be like, listen, do you know who the fuck I am? I have over 3,000 confirmed uploads on YouTube. You are nothing to me but a bunch of oppressive,
Police officers.
They're gonna be AI at that point. So
Oh, they're gonna be robots at
They'll
that
be
point,
robots.
and
They'll
they'll be
be
like,
I
"Is
watch
this
your
the house
stuff."
of Immortal HD on YouTube?" And I'll be like, "Yes, it is. Get the fuck out, you robot."
I just watched all your content in a second. You suck.
I have like a protector Applebot. It's the personal security guard. And
Applebot?
I'd make Applebot fight the cop bots.
Yeah, okay.
He'd go out in there and be like, "Sock and bop them like robots in my front lawn." Then I get my
Can we move on,
eye
please?
dog to come
what have we
out.
done here?
Just explain the next generation.
I get my eye car and drive the fuck out of there too.
The next generation.
Out of his eye
It's
house,
like you take
his
your
eye
iPhone
garage.
out, throw it, and it like expands over.
Wow.
Yes.
That is terrible.
Sure, you don't want kids.
I'm definitely sure I'd never want
This
children.
Even
entire
after this
legacy of
amazing
juniors
conversation,
and
he could take your channel and upload 20,000 more videos.
oh,
Man, if
I'll
I
take him
he's
off-
so much more young and spry.
I'll take him out of school.
with
so he can-
Seamus' luck, he's gonna be like a jock. He's not even gonna like video games.
So he'll be like 8 years old lifting weights. Like, son,
He'll have this opportunity to just
son
like
beat
play
you up.
games and like commentate. I'll be like, "No,
What if-
Dad,
what
I
if-
want
what
to
if
toss
they're-
the football.
what
Dad.
if they're my daughter and
Dad, I
they
wanna
want a
toss the
beauty?
football.
What if they don't like games? and they're my
daughter?
daughter, and they'd want a beauty thing, or whatever else they want to do.
Makeup
what if-
channel.
Makeup channel.
Makeup
Exactly.
channel.
There
Or
you
what
go.
if she goes to school and she's like, "I have a gamer dad, so I'm a gamer girl."
Whatever floats her boat, I guess.
No.
I'm not gonna-
Makeup channel. We want to spread and cause a shift.
You just
the
go in her
diverse.
room, you just start
Tell me
throwing
what-
makeup at her. Do a fucking makeup channel right now.
I'm doing gaming. You're doing
You
makeup.
walk in on your daughter playing League of Legends on Twitch, and there's a very high webcam.
Oh no.
And she's like, "Dad, what are you doing here?"
Seamusina.
Zips up her Twitch hoodie.
She's like, "Dad,
Shamina.
doing here?"
Why is your webcam suspended from the ceiling? Looking down like that. Why do you have 43,000 viewers? You're
Why is there a
getting
bunch of dicks in chat?
you're getting 8 donations every 3 seconds. What is going on in here?
You said
They're saying tits. They're saying tits or get the fuck out. What do you do in that case?
Shamina, please. Come on. I taught you better than this.
Shamina.
Shamina, please.
Shamina.
Shamina.
Not like Samantha or Shanae.
Just
like-
Sinead.
Just like Immortal Junior. It can't, I'm not going to name my daughter Seamus Jr. It's got to be Shamina.
Why not? Why wouldn't you name
That's
your daughter
disrespectful. She's going to get made fun of.
Junior Rat.
man.
Shamina is a beautiful name.
Jamise. I'll do Jamise.
Shamina is a
On that note,
Shamina is a
He
beautiful
didn't say
name.
what he would do in that case. If
I didn't want to continue after that. I just
You
had to
walked
bring it
in
up.
on that.
Food for thought is all I wanted.
Food for thought. That's a serious situation. That's another loaded avenue
You know what I
that
do?
you could explore.
Here's what. I come in
Okay.
right. Long day at work.
Is this my daughter or your
bit
child?
A little bit more drunk than usual.
A little bit.
Whose child is this now?
My child.
Okay, is it a boy, girl?
It's a girl. Cause
Girl
it's
doing
the
the
whole
Twitch
webcam
Okay.
thing.
All right.
Come in, right? I see this happening right
What's
now.
their
right?
name though? You come up with a name?
I don't know, like
Alexina.
Alexis or something like that. I don't know. Alexis.
So you can make a nice name out of like
Alexis
Alex. It'd
HD
be like
would her
Alexis.
name, I don't know, right?
What can you get out of?
Come in. I see this going on, right? I see the chat. I see her. I know exactly what's going on. I've seen this hundreds of times before. You
If
know,
not thousands at
if
this
not
point.
I seen
thousands.
this shit 15 years ago.
You're not original.
I look at her and she looks at me and she's, what is he gonna say? And I say, "You gotta make your webcam bigger."
What?
And I walk out the room.
What?
I mean,
You're an amateur.
Here's what I'm
That
thinking.
webcam's way too small.
if this is what she wants to do, and this is how she wants to be looked at, by all means, She's making, you said, 8 donations per minute.
Wow.
Hey, that can
You know,
pay her
like work out
college
a rev
tuition.
share.
Hey, if you make the webcam a little bigger,
That can pay through med school, Jordan.
if you make your webcam bigger, you'll be able to go to Harvard. Not
you'll get
just a
12
community
donations a
college.
minute. Come on.
So make your webcam bigger. All right.
Okay.
She wants to pay through med school by that way. By all means,
That's a smart child.
Oh my
That is a smart child.
Mom can talk to her about it. all right?
Smarter
I think
father
that
as well.
The CRT Nova right now is perfect. And Alex, all of them are
Do you
pretty
get
much
do you
good
get
right
her
now.
a more high quality webcam? Do you
Get her a 4K webcam at the time.
No, listen, I'm not gonna
Shoots in
endorse
4K.
it. I'm not gonna endorse
You
it.
just endorsed it by giving advice.
No, it's I turn the other cheek kind of thing. I turn the shoulder.
But you gave advice in the process.
I gave advice under my breath. All right, it's all I
Under your
did.
breath, so it
Under my
doesn't count.
breath, so it doesn't count. All right.
Doesn't count.
Like I said, mom can
Slips
deal
a
with
note.
it. All right.
Mom can deal with it.
Mom can deal with it.
What if the chat goes like,
What
"That's
if-
that immortal guy?
What
I
if
remember him."
What if the mother would
I
come
mean,
in
that might you know.
and then she is part of it as well? You know, low cut shirt. What if she gets in on it? What if you have both of them?
a mom
mother and daughter.
Stream.
Oh!
You know,
Can we move on, please?
Twitch
the worst part about it is it's probably gonna show up in like my press conference later on, right? When I'm just like we're doing our.
That's gonna be on like whatever TMZ exists
It's gonna
for
be
YouTubers
like
at that point.
It's gonna be like
Mortal
I don't know,
HDs.
PAX China or something, right? We're gonna be at, and someone's gonna be like, "What do you think of your daughter doing that live stream?" And I'm gonna say no comment.
I didn't even know it was happening.
I'm gonna say
My
no
daughter's
comment.
live streaming right now.
They're gonna be like, you know, people saw you in that chat room. They saw you walk in, and you just say, "I'll be like, no comment. I have no comment for that," because I had a long day at work. I'm a little bit drunk, so I just
I was a little bit inebriated at the time.
no comment.
Okay, moving on.
How do you?
So that was a good job discussing that League of Legends fantasy league. That was a good topic, guys.
Turned into a fantasy, all right.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the next generation's gonna be fun.
Anyway, so